Are we here? Are we ready to talk not about me, but about you? Hello, this is Coach Mo, the founder and creator of the Kick Ass Career Workshop, where we help women land their dream jobs by bringing their soul back, bringing their soul to life, bringing their soul, resuscitating, regenerating it, all those re's. And when we do the inside out work, we change everything, which is why that's the approach that I use in my kick ass workshop. You know what? It's not about a workshop, it's not about a program, it's not about anything other than you and your soul. So, what I've learned over the past 40 plus years of working on myself is a few key problems that we keep seeing in the women we talk to all the time. Thank you, Michelle. You know, this crown, it looks cool and it looks really impressive, but look at that. See that? See this? See this? They're like pushing into my head. And I want to tell you what, wearing a crown, being the queen of anything, not really a good way to go. But I'm going to tell you something. So many women we talk to are still wearing their crown, and it becomes a prison. It becomes your prison. Today, we're talking about the Queen of Perfectionism. And all week long, I'm going to be wearing this crown with all of these beautiful jewels in order to make a few massive points. Today, I'm talking about something that is so common among professional women. If you're not a professional woman, you don't need to tune in. You don't need to pay attention. If you're a professional woman, I'm going to bet bottom dollar that this is a problem that either you're working through or you're prisoned by. And that is being the queen of perfection. All of the things that we do in the work we do with our clients starts with the soul, not the mind. Starts with the soul, not the mind. Because I would say 99% of professional women have enough mind, at least the ones we talk to. I don't know if there's someone out there, but let me say this: overeducated, underemployed. Overexperienced, underemployed. Over technical expertise, underemployed. I'm going to talk about some of those things later this week. So this is the first in a series of my Queen series, and I'm going to help you see how being the queen of perfection is not helping you at all. Not only am I going to explain this to you, but I'm going to talk about why it is detrimental. And this is something that is so common, there ought to be a vaccine for this, but there's not. The cure for this is you coming into your soul. If you don't come into your soul, you're never going to solve this problem, and it's going to continue to handcuff you, and it will. This problem of being the queen of perfection will keep you imprisoned if you don't dissolve it. See, you can't break the habit of being a perfectionist. You can't break it. You have to dissolve it by the power of your soul getting stronger than the prison. You see, all of these internal prisons, you can't really break out of them. You have to dissolve them by becoming more powerful than the prison that you're in. And the queen of perfection, not being able to make a move until something's perfect. Really not feeling comfortable with anything that you present at work to your boss. Maybe things have to be perfect in your house, or perhaps you hide because things aren't perfect and you're feeling insecure because they're not perfect. I don't know which way it's showing up for you, but if you have held back on doing anything, expressing anything, completing anything because it's not done perfectly, you might be suffering from the Queen of Perfection. And you can tell me in the chat here in the comments if this is resonating with you. Are you the Queen of Perfection? I got to sit up straight because I got to be above my banner here. Are you the Queen of Perfection? Are you sitting on things too long? Are you delayed in getting things out because you need to feel more comfortable here because you're insecure down here? That's what the Queen of Perfectionism is all about. You see, it's a hidden trap of not feeling secure in yourself. The root of it is you not trusting yourself, you not feeling confident in what you produce and who you are. You know, there's a difference between what you do and who you are. But if you're stuck in this prison of perfectionism, you have not pulled them apart. So you think, if this is you, you think that your work product, you think that the external world is defining who you are as a divine human being. And that's not true. One more certification, one more graduate degree, or, oh, I need a graduate degree, or I need this external validation, something more on my wall in order to feel that I am divinely, purposefully able to exercise myself in the world. When you rely on those external pieces to define you, you got to be a little bit more perfect. It doesn't work. And what you're emanating from is a deep sense of not feeling worthy. So you're going to shut yourself down. You're not going to participate fully because it has to be perfect. When I started this business of being a coach, one of the things I recognize with a lot of people who are in the entrepreneurial space doing online work is that they have perfectionism prisons too. I was lucky enough, perhaps just impatient, that I never suffered from perfectionism. I must say, I used to just get stuff out there and do it and put it out there because I figured once it got out there, I was then going to be able to adjust and then be able to make changes in something so that it could be the next best iteration. You see, what perfectionists fail to realize is that nothing's ever perfect. So you can't even do perfect. But the one thing that is perfect that you're not recognizing is perfect is you. You are perfect in whatever iteration you're in today. Now, it's always my goal, as it is all of our clients, to be a better version of ourselves each day, to be a better version today, a better version for tomorrow. But you can only be in today. You can only be your most perfect version of you today. And when we realize that, we are then able to release some of the need to be perfect on the outside world. So give me a holler here in the comments if you can relate to being a perfectionist. Give me a holler here in the comments if you can relate to letting go of some of your perfectionism. Your queen of perfectionism really wants to go. She wants to be banished from your queendom because she knows it's not true being a perfectionist. She knows that the better version of her is all perfectly right now. And when you have that level of self-compassion, when you have that level of knowing yourself, when you have that level of being really perfect with your moment now, go ahead and tell me how perfect you are right now, because I want to hear it from you as a practice for how you're going to declare that you are perfect. And you know why I know you're perfect? I know that you're perfect because you are made in the likeness and image of your creator. That's how I know that you are perfect. And so everything that you do today is perfect for today. Indeed, Jennifer, perfectionism keeps you from progressing because you are too good where you are to move up. Yes, indeed. And when you hold yourself into this perfectionism prison, when you're the queen of perfectionism, you're not going to exert yourself in your full authority of who you are yourself. You see, one of the things that I was, again, blessed with, and I saw so many women not being this, is the blessing I had of just being okay right now. And Chandria, yes, indeed, this often contributes to procrastination. Guess what? I'm covering that later on in the week. The queen of procrastination. It's a cousin prison. Okay. Those are cousins, and perfectionism has at its root not enoughness. And you have to solve that not enoughness in order to break out. And again, you really don't break out, you dissolve the prison. You dissolve the bars holding you by bringing your soul to life at a higher level of energy and truth. And when you see your truth, if you look at yourself in the mirror today and you look in your own eyes, can you say, hello, I am perfect just as I am right now. Thank you. Try that out. I am perfect just as I am right now. Thank you. Try that out. Give yourself some beautiful mirror work today. Because don't we know from all the fairy tales? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And the answer is you are. Not the perfectionist doer out there that's trying to make it all perfect out there, but the perfect being in here. She is the fairest of them all. So I want you to look in the mirror today, and I want you to give yourself some self-reflecting love and realize, mirror, mirror on the wall, I am the fairest of them all, and I am perfect right here, right now. Thank you. And why do we add thank you? First of all, those words are words of gratitude and appreciation. And you might be saying, well, Mo, who am I thanking? You're thanking the woman who's looking at you in the mirror. You're thanking her divinity for showing up. You're thanking her for all she's been for you. You're thanking her for having patience with you while you worked out your perfectionism streak. I am perfect just as I am right now. Thank you. I am perfect just as I am right now. Thank you. And if you want to practice this before you go to your mirror, go ahead and write it in the comment. Write, I am perfect just as I am. Thank you. I am perfect just as I am. Thank you. Go ahead and participate in that because it'll give you good beginning muscle and practice for then showing up in your mirror as soon as you can get to one. You could even open your phone and do a selfie and look at yourself there and say, I am perfect just as I am. Thank you. And for those of you who are already engaged in some type of other perfectionism streak on a project, perhaps you're getting another certification, another graduate education. Look, if you're into it, please do complete it. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. That's right. Please, I am perfect just as I am. Thank you. I am perfect just as I am. Thank you. Complete what you have to the best of your ability and realize that it doesn't define you. It might. add to your credentials, but it doesn't define you. Okay? It doesn't define you. A credential does not define you. It may add to your toolkit. It may add to your expertise and experience and what you bring to the table. It may not. You actually may have more than you're leveraging. As a matter of fact, of the 10,000 women we've spoken to over the past 5+ years, I can tell you that 99% of them had everything they needed in their education, expertise, and experience to take it to the next level. They just didn't have the soul fuel to do it. And when you change your inner self, you will change the outside world. And that is why our work is inside out. Because you are perfect just as you are. You just don't believe it or know it, or you're not practicing that. So we'll teach you how to do that. If you'd like to know more about our work, hopefully you've seen my webinar. If not, go check that out at mofall.com/masterclass. And you can check out my webinar. Some women have said it's been the most meaningful, insightful description of why things aren't working out for their career. And if you like my work, and if you're really committed to wanting to make a change and do it the right way, inside out, check us out at, hang on 1 second, I'll get you that, mofall.com/live clarity. That'll get you a complimentary career clarity call. And for those of you who have had them and been in my workshop, give a shout out for how that's changed your life. Inside out work. And on that clarity call, we're going to get to the root of what's really going on and help you understand what is your truth. Because you can't fix something that you don't understand. So we're going to help you really understand that. Not everyone's a fit for the work that we do, and that's cool. But if you are a fit for the work that we do and you're ready to make a change, we're going to advocate like heck for you. Because I will tell you something. All the women who we have had in our workshop, all the women who've made the investment in themselves, I will tell you one massive truth. They've all been spending that money times 10 plus in not moving their careers forward and making some mistakes that just didn't fit into a better career for themselves. So if you're one of my clients, I love you so much, and we look forward to continuing to support you in your career growth. If you're in the grad group, you know how much we love you, and you know how much your soul coming back to life has energized and changed you forever. And you also have every tool that you need to have a gorgeous, beautiful life as a queen of your life, not as a queen of perfection. For all you grads, this Saturday is the monthly grad call. And for those of you ladies who are in our current 12-week program, working on your soul, working on all of the crystal clear strategies to be a kick-ass version of you and up-level your career, we'll see you on the coaching calls this week. And if you're in one of our accelerator programs, we are taking it to another level. We are taking you to another level of queendom. And just so you all know, when you work on your inside out, you will have riches on the inside out, because that's the best way they go. Michelle, it is great to see you. Yes, indeed. And boy, did you make massive, massive improvements in who you are and how your life is going for you. Awesome job, Michelle. Always love seeing you here and seeing everyone here. I'm like behind this banner. mofall.com/live clarity gets everything started, because we don't know if we're right for each other until we have a call. And I've got wonderful, wonderful team members who will take these calls and talk to you deeply about your truth. And then we'll advocate for you if it's the right thing for you. And if not, that's cool. We got other strategies and other ideas for you, no matter what's going on in your career. So this is the queen of making divine queens. All of our professional women are in their divinity, and they are growing from the inside out. We love when that happens. Nothing can be more fulfilling as a coach than to see women come into their true power and their souls shine from the inside out. And guess what? We see the faces of these beautiful women's lives and their families changing forever. I know you're the queen of your life. Don't be the queen of perfectionism. Give us a shout out today at mofall.com/live clarity so you can get your true queen showing up instead of the queen of perfectionism. This is the first in a series all week long. I'm going to be talking about the queen of this and the queen of that. We'll see you tomorrow. And if you're not watching this live, be sure to catch all of the episodes of the Queen of series. This is Coach Mo, mofall.com, and everywhere on social media. Let's change your soul to change your life. See you next time.